SBR Videos is sponsored by Sports Cash System. Click on the link below for more information. Hi, welcome to SBR Forum Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. This is the Handicappers Review Show, the show we do every Monday where we take a look back at the picks that all the professional handicappers gave us in our game video previews each week, and we go back and tell you how all those picks did, whether they won or whether they lost. This is the Thanksgiving edition, so we are looking back to NFL Week 12, college football Week 13, and of course this Thursday is Thanksgiving. We've got three big games, all going to be covered by Joe Duffy. This week, the guys didn't do that well, 7-6 against the spread in the NFL, college football significantly worse, and the Pete's Premium Parlays did both lose, but I'm still way up for the year, and I'm very thankful for that. Just to be up for the year, that's all I could ever ask out of any sports betting season. All right, let's run down the individual games, see how everyone did with their individual picks. All right, first Joe Duffy, 0-2 against the spread, but I am definitely very thankful for Joe Duffy overall because he is still 20-11 against the spread on the year with us in the NFL, and that's just a very impressive record. Both of his picks last week, if you saw the videos though, I was kind of lukewarm. I was like, man, both these picks feel fishy to me, and Joe told me he did switch one of them, but he takes two losses for this past week, still 20-11 against the spread overall. Then Troy West from allplayswin.com. Bam, look at that. 2-0 against the spread last week, and he's got San Francisco -4.5 on the Monday night game. I'm very thankful for Troy and his insights. Always 16, 15-1 against the spread overall in the NFL with us. And then Brandon Shively, he gave us another winner, St. Louis -1. Very, very sharp pick, and that brings him to 5-5, even though he's just 500 on the year with us in the NFL. I'm still always very thankful for Brandon Shively and his insights. And then Stephen O. Bam, look at that, Tampa Bay +9, sharp as hell. And I'll tell you what, I am very, very thankful for Stephen O's premium top-level plays. Earlier in the year, his record wasn't that great with us because he wasn't giving us his top-level plays. He was only giving his paid customers those plays. Then he was like, you know what? I don't like making videos and giving out losers, so he switched it up. He started to give us his top plays. That was 3 weeks ago. He's won all three of them, and look at that. Tampa Bay +9. They won outright. What a pick. Man, am I thankful for Stephen O's top plays. That brings him to 6-1 against the spread, but 3-0 since he's been giving us his top plays. And then Tony George, look at that. Bam, he gave us a winner. Minnesota Green Bay over. Very sharp pick. It brings him to 7-12 against the spread. But you know what? I bet you that Tony George is going to wind up the year with us over 500. This guy knows what he's talking about, and I think he just got hurt a little by variance earlier in the year. Then Al McMorty split his two picks, Tennessee +1. Very, very sharp pick. He gave the reasons why. Did take the Jets, though, and that was a loser. That brings him to 9-11-1 against the spread. And then Scott Kellen split his two games, the Pats +2.5. Super, super sharp. Cleveland, what can I say? I tailed that one. It was a loser, but I am very, very thankful for all of Scott Kellen's picks and just for his analysis. Just the way he analyzes these games. Always takes both sides, never overstates his edge. And I love his analysis, love his picks, and he is 11-7 against the spread in his games with us. And then Jeff Cadillac, another loss, right? KC -4.5. What can I say? That brings him to 7-14-1, and I can't say that I'm thankful for Jeff Cadillac's picks, but really it's all a matter of perspective. It's just how you look at it, because if you bet the other side of Jeff Cadillac's picks, which some people have been saying we should do from day one, then you're 14-7, and then of course you're very, very thankful for Jeff Cadillac's picks. But another loser for Jeff Cadillac, drops him to 7-14-1 overall against the spread with us. And then Shark Harrison, tough loss there on Indiana, Arizona. That drops him to 2-4 against the spread in the NFL with us this year so far. And then moving on to college football, the guys did not have a good week, but again, except for Steve from collegefootballwinning.com, Troy West and Joe Duffy both take games that I asked them to cover. So these are tough games, tough spreads, not anywhere close to being their best picks each week necessarily. All right, start with Troy West, 1-2 against the spread. Man, look at that, Oklahoma State. If you watch that video, man, we both said we didn't understand the line. We were like, why should Oklahoma State be this big of an underdog? Of course, they won the game outright in a blowout. Great pick, both of us. Troy and me both loving Oklahoma State. And then Oregon, man, I think they got hurt by the rainy conditions. There was reportedly sharp action on Oregon early in the week, but those rainy conditions definitely made me nervous, and we saw why when that game played out. And then Joe Duffy, 2-3 against the spread. Again, though, these are just games that I assigned him. He takes any 5 that I assign him, and these were the 5 that he took this week. If you watch the video, though, we both loved value on Oklahoma, Kansas State with the over, and that one was pretty clearly a good pick. Minnesota was a popular pick at SBR. We were all right about that one. And then a bunch of losses from Joe Duffy. And then Steve from collegefootballwinning.com gave us 2 losses last week, but I know he's having his best year ever with his algorithmic picks at his website. But unlike Stephen O, he is still reserving those only for his paying customers and gives us sort of the best of his non-premium plays. And so he gave us 2 losers last week. And then the Pete's Premium Parlays, both the parlays lost. I went 3-3 in the college picks, 1-1 in the NFL picks. So, not my finest week, but I'm still way up on the air, and I'm very, 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 very thankful for that, because I'd have nothing to say if people attacked me and I was down for the year. But now, anyone wants to hate on me, I just throw out my record, no problem at all. So I'm super thankful that I'm at least up for the year in my premium parlays, and I'm going to try my best this week to give at least one winner once again. And that's the Handicappers Review Show for NFL Week 12, college football, Week 13. Thanks for tuning in, and we will do this again next week.